Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angie and this is Intuitive Tarot. Not sure who I'm looking at today. Do a Cancer reading. I don't know why. I'm being called to do a Cancer reading today. Let's see what we have. I'm going to put this out. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, gods, goddesses of the Most High and the Divine, please oversee this act of divination and bring forward messages for Cancer today for the highest good and their highest good of all. Okay, Cancer's a little bit reluctant to share their energy. Let's have a look. Come on, Cancer. Let's get it on. Let's see what we've got. What do you need to know today for your next steps? What you need to hear? Okay, you guys. Okay, the first card you have is the Star. This is a wish or a healing might be happening at this time. Seven of Wands. This is trying to find time for yourself to do the healing, maybe. Can be competition with other energies around you. What you need to focus on is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is kind of focusing on your work, something that you love. It can also be, maybe working too hard. Yeah, put that where it goes now for you, Cancer. The recent past, please, Spirit. What have we got for the recent past for Cancer? Recent past, you guys. Sticky energy. Are you stuck? No, still stuck. We'll get there. Yeah, that one. I don't even know. Fast movement. Knight of Swords. Something quickly happened here in the recent past. Could be an air sign. It's Swords energy, but male or female again. A Knight of Swords. Just you don't need to be the thing. It could be more the energy that you were feeling. That you wanted to move quickly. What's in the energy? Beneath the surface, and there you are, all of the surface, overwhelmed with emotion, maybe something hidden. We'll come back around and clarify all of these cards for you, Cancer, once we get the initial spread here. There's an Empress for the near future. So again, male or female. So this is a leader. Somebody maybe in authority. This could be you being in your, setting your boundaries, sticking up for yourself kind of energy. You don't cross the Emperor or the Empress, again, male or female. But this is you birthing something new in a determined fashion. Cancer, I love this. This is very positive. Doing something new. You could be having a baby. I have to say it, of course, because she's birthing a new world. And that's literally, I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. Maybe birthing a new world in the near future. Something, going to hit you, and I think you're going to be propelled to bring something new into the world. Energy around you. Knight of Wands is the guidance from Spirit. So this is to feel the fire and move with it. Like it's an action card, your knight, but it is a fast moving energy. It's the fire in the belly. Follow that fire. Whatever this is here, the Empress, I'm thinking this guidance from Spirit is saying focus on this fire in your belly. Yeah, definitely. run with it. Look at how happy she is. Good God. Okay, and the Ten of Cups, the energy around you, or the environment. So the environment is very good for to bring something new into a situation, whatever that looks like for you. Ten of Cups is of course emotional, complete emotional fulfillment. So that's the environment around you or what you're promoting at this time. Let me see. Page of Pentacles then is in your hopes or fears. So this page is a messenger. So, we want to bring some kind of message maybe into the world. In a 3D fashion, some kind of idea. It's like, this has been inspired to plant a seed. Yeah, so a message of inspiration maybe came towards you. Pentacle is about real world energy, it's about a 3D. Got a Five of Cups here in your potential outcome, and this is a card of disappointment and regret, something you were regretting from the past. And this is like looking at, spilled milk and not seeing the things that are still standing there, that you've worked on. And it's almost, there's a bit of, what is that coming through here? There's a bit of more than regret. It's almost like self-destruction here. You can see she's actually tipping over these cups and feeling like she's added to the loss or do you know what I mean with that? Um, she's causing the loss here of this bowl of or cup of whatever it was. She's got three spilled over already. They're empty. And there's two here that are still standing, but it's almost like she's chucking that one anyway because she's saying to herself, sure, what's the point? Wow, a lot of disappointment in that. So it could have been something that you had your heart set on. Very much disappointed you, and you had a part to play in it though, because that's definitely her foot in that cup is telling me you wasn't without her contribution. At the back of the deck we've the Knight of Cups, so the overall energy of this whole spread so far is Knight of Cups is someone coming in with an offer of love. So maybe you offered love to somebody and they didn't reciprocate or they didn't, accept it. You were turned down. That's what I kind of get with this. Or it's someone coming towards you that, they were offering you love. Or a gesture of compassion, of the heart, of healing. Yeah. Okay, Cancer, there's a lot here, a lot to unbox. I'm going to stick with this deck though to clarify. I feel like, yeah, this deck has what you need today. So, okay, Spirit, we've got the Star, which is a wish or hope or healing, we said, and the Seven of Wands then being maybe the challenge here. This is your confirmation card. Then look at your Eight of Swords there. Self-imposed prison of the mind. That is an illusion, you guys. Might be relevant. Maybe you're living in an illusion where you thought one thing and in fact things were quite the other. You can see there in this image she's, looking very free. Like she's not tied by those binds. She doesn't have those voices around her head, doing her head in. And it is about thoughts as well, the sword energy. So, it's a self-imposed prison of the mind, quite literally, this image here. But we'll carry on with this as being and it's in your present energy. So at the moment, you have a wish, I think is the thing here. Wish, a hope, reaching for the stars. It's an Aquarius energy as well, the star card. Seven of Wands then is in your challenge position. So this talks about, trying to compete for your energy or your attention. Maybe you're competing with others, are you, for attention? Or maybe you're competing with other energies to be heard. But it's like you were so protected, Cancer. Look at this bubble of protection around you from the universe, and you're also very in tune with your own center and your own soul and your own, earthing and grounding. but it's like you're feeling unbalanced. When this is in the challenge position, it says to me you're feeling not so balanced. You're feeling under attack from these 7 wands here. There's a hand on the end of each of those. It could represent 7 responsibilities that you feel you have at this time. But it also can be an illusion that you think you're competing with other energies, for to find your, find your center. That's what I feel with that one. So the Two of Pentacles then is about a card of balance. This is a card of balance, and it's clarifying these things here. So your hopes and wishes and healing and your center. So this can be balancing, your work and life responsibilities. You can also be making a decision. Yeah, Two of Pentacles and sometimes represent making a decision. Okay. I don't know why I'm guided to read the Two of Pentacles there as your clarifier. So let's just, if you bear with me, I'll see what we've got. Okay. I need to balance many aspects of self, juggling obligations, equilibrium, and seeking harmony. With all those roles and responsibilities that you've been juggling, you may be feeling a little imbalanced. Busy much? Maybe your calendar is totally overbooked and you're feeling the stress of being stretched in too many directions. You may feel the need to better balance dualities or opposing aspects of your life. Your time alone versus your time with others, or your material life versus your spiritual life, etc. Make sure you aren't investing too many resources in one area at the expense of another, especially when both are equally as important. Even though this card suggests that you're likely able to manage it all, do you desire this much juggling in your life? Put some of your precious energy into creating a balance that you absolutely love, one that will allow you time to work, play, love, and create. This equilibrium will not take from your reserves of energy, but it will add to it. Okay, Cancer. Yeah, so it is that, isn't it? Really, it looks like, I was just saying there, working on your spiritual center there, competing with outside energies. I hope this is helpful, and or that makes sense to you. All right, Eight of Pentacles then, and what you need to focus on. It's saying you need to focus on your work, or maybe you need to focus on looking at how much your work or energy you're putting out at this time, Cancer. I feel like that might be it. You're overgiving, or you're working too hard, like his Eight of Pentacles as well. And sometimes you've got to look at flip sides. So place those energies where they belong to you, Cancer. I think you'll be able to discern where that fits in your life. As always with my readings, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you clicked on this reading, there's definitely a message here for you today if you're willing to accept it, and apply it to your life. So I hope these messages are healing and hopeful for you at the time you view it. So Eight of Pentacles coming out with this Page of Cups, and a Page of Cups pages then are messengers, so you might receive a message needing to focus on this area. Are you working too hard? Or, is it that you need to put the head down and get the work done? Look at that. And then also Page of Cups, then clarifying this. It's like, this is a message of, whatever it is you love, cups is of the heart, of emotion, of whatever it is that lights you up. I think it's the thing that you're going to have to focus on here, and very much aligned with that message we read there from the Two of Pentacles. It's where you shine your light that your light will shine the best. I'm thinking, feeling. Now, I don't know where that came from. I just made it up. Well, I think I did, because it just came flying out of my mouth. But take it as it resonates. I think that's it. That you're going to get Page of Cups, a message of forgiveness, a message of love. It can be a message, to receive from the universe, even guidance. Yeah. Focus on whatever this is, regarding what you do for a living, or where you're working too hard in your life, or where you need to work harder. Like this lady looks like she's, very much enjoying a hobby or a pastime or a work that she has. There's writing going on here. You can see the quill. Which might be doing candle magic, plant magic. It all looks very magical, of course, with the tarot. And being in tune with the moon cycles and organized is what I get from this as well, you know, diligence. Okay, and terrified by the Page of Cups. It's like you will know if you follow your heart what to do here. Okay, Cancer. I hope that makes sense. Comment below if things resonate with you. Of course, I love to hear your comments and read all your comments. This is my first Cancer reading as well online, so it's very interesting to hear your comments. I always love reading them, and I respond to every single one of them. Knight of Swords in the recent past, folks. Let's clarify that. What's going on with that Knight of Swords in the recent past? It's fast movement. Whatever happened here, it was quick. Emperor energy, and the Two of Cups at the back of the deck, representing a very, you know, what are the words? Soul mate kind of energy with the Two of Cups. Okay, so fast moving energy, and yeah, it's been clarified by the Emperor. So as with the Empress, you know, male or female regarding this, could have been somebody in the recent past came very quickly towards you, and somebody in authority. It's what is this? Earth energy. It's a card of Taurus, I believe. Yeah, the Emperor. Um, and this is somebody that sits in their power, you know, that it's their way or the highway as far as they're concerned. They know what their boundaries lie, and you don't need anybody, you know, that doesn't really work with the boundaries. This is being sure of yourself. Maybe you acted hastily from this energy yourself, Cancer. Like it's like hasty energy here, moving very quickly. But yeah, this person is the leader of his world. He's so in charge, and so, you know, it's earth energy as well. He's so stable and secure, you know. Knows exactly, like he's holding the chess piece there. It's the king um on the chessboard, who is, you know, it's the king you have to kill to win the game, as they say. But it's like he's the master of this piece, you know. Can't help but see all the lovely energy from spirit here, kind of guiding me to look at that as well. So yeah, you sitting in your sort of emperor leadership energy here is something in the recent past that you've done, and you moved fast within that energy towards whatever it was. Maybe it was a soul connection. We'll see now what's at the moon energy here. Can we clarify the moon, please, for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. What is going on with the moon? We got Ace of Swords. Justice on the back there. So Ace of Swords, you guys, clarifying the moon card. And this talks about stuff that's hidden, and this is like completely contrasting. This is like something you're learning that's new. This is finding something out that's hidden. Getting to the truth. And this is the energy that's supporting you at the moment. Whatever is hidden will come to light, quite literally. That's what that means. I mean, it can't be any clearer than that. Okay, fabulous. Justice will prevail. This is good. I really like this energy. It's very light energy here with yours, Cancer. I have to say, you know, it's very compassionate, gentle, very, you know, feather light. I don't know how to describe it. Does that make any sense at all? So gentle. Got the Empress now in the, like, it's gas. You have an Emperor in the recent past and you have an Empress in the near future. This is hilarious. There's a Nine of Wands coming forward with that Empress. Let's see what she has. And there's an Ace of Cups, which is an idea to give somebody a gesture of love or give it to yourself. Yeah, this is it. Like the fact that we've got Emperor through and through here, so past, present, future. No matter what happens to your Cancer, you will be sitting continuously in your power. This is about you bringing something new into the world, or more so than this Emperor energy in the recent past has been, you know, sitting on your throne, sitting within your boundaries and doing something quick. But this one is clarify with the Nine of Wands. This is like you are sick of carrying a load around. You're going to take up this new inspirational idea, whatever it is in this plan here, that wish that you have, you're going to take it forward by the looks of things with this Empress card. Um, and it's making a choice to embody this leadership here, and that mother energy, no matter male or female, of course. It's just the energy of the card, but you just, taking on this leadership role here. And the Nine of Wands, you don't live there anymore, is what I see with this. Like, look at the condescending look on that lady's face. She's like, yeah, bring it. She's a warrior. She's been through the mud. She's carted around these 9 wands and gotten through each one of them. It represents a battle or a burden in your life. Um, and she's so strong, and she's so, like, the fire has not gone out. Like, wands is fire energy, and it's about the fire in the belly when you're talking about wands. The can-do attitude, courage, the confidence. It's like nothing is shaking this lady here, and that's telling me about you as well. You've not let the fire go out. It's still lit on this wand, no matter how much fire and enthusiasm and courage that you've taken on these other challenges in your life. You still have confidence. You still have, the light is still burning within you, and very brightly, and you are very proud of where you've come, Cancer. This is very much such a powerful energy when it's coming in to clarify this Empress here. It's like, no matter what life throws at you, you get up, you're still standing, you haven't actually got down, nobody's gotten you down. Your lights burn so bright. This is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy I connected with you guys today. I was led to do this reading. Comment below, tell me what you think. Put a warrior image of any kind. It doesn't need to be anything. It could be just like a star in the comments section. I'd love to see the interaction. It lights me up as well. That's what we're here for, pass the light on. Knight of Wands, speaking of light, is in your guidance from Spirit. So it is this fire in the belly thing. That's what they're saying. Hold on to that fire and move forward, take action on it. Let's get a card to clarify the Knight of Wands for Cancer, please, Spirit. Gosh, this is so synchronous, and like so many confirmations. Four of Wands, like the Four of Cups is under the deck. This is looking at regret. So much like this one here, look. Same kind of energy, isn't it? They're so similar. Wow. Okay, sorry about that. Squirrel. I know, Cancer, you can be inclined to go on your own squirrel hunt sometimes, so you might forgive this, Pisces. A Knight of Wands, sorry, yes. Guidance from Spirit. So, we fall in this fire, literally, Spirit is saying it's going to bring you to your celebration, bring you to your crossing over the finish line. Four of Wands is, passing through a checkpoint here and getting to win the race, quite literally, by breaking the banner there. It's the winner's enclosure here where there's a celebration. That's what it feels like. Celebrating with others, people on your soul tribe. You're absolutely going to, you're going to go, if you go for this, take this advice and this reading, and embody that Knight of Wands energy of moving fast and moving with absolutely the fire in your belly, that you will cross over the finish line here as victorious, because this is a card of winning. It's a card of commitment as well, if it's a love reading. Yeah, I'm very drawn to her red bangle there all of a sudden, and I think that, like, correct me if I'm wrong, folks, this is something to do with spiritual enlightenment here. Gosh, that's gas. And also the red streaks in her hair. Can you see that? Wow, you guys, this is very powerful. Wow. So we've got the Ten of Cups to clarify yet here. This is the environment supporting you. There's her Four of Cups. It just wants to come out. I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to get a second card here to clarify this. Ten of Cups, please, Spirit. Yeah, okay. And the King of Pentacles, the back of the deck. Okay, Cancer. Let's see what we've got. Why am I all mixed up here? Where? What happened? I've dropped two cards here by accident. Did I? I did. Look at. We've got the four of them anyway. We'll go with it. So 10 of Cups, clarified by the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So yeah, okay, we'll go one by one. So 10 of Cups, then what we're saying is like bliss, emotional stability, delighted, I know, complete emotional fulfillment. Being clarified by the Four of Cups, it's like you're coming away from that. She's almost looking over there with, envy. But to me, it's, you're sitting in this energy now, or this is what's next to you. And if you're feeling any lack or regret here in that Four of Cups, from, cups spilled over, as we said in the past. Four of Cups also speaks about boredom. You're bored offering your cup and maybe being denied and being rejected, as I said. Um, and that can also mean that you're going to miss an opportunity here, maybe that's coming in by, and it's brought by spirit. That's always what the Four of Cups means. So place those energies where they fit. But the Nine of Pentacles also coming forward here is telling me that you're going to have so many resources that you're going to have the pick of the litter. Like you could literally, choose to do anything with this energy that you get. And it could be money, Force of Pentacles energy, but like her joy in her face there is telling me, she's so feeling that very much in the abundance energy there. She can have anything she wants, and that's you, Cancer. You can have anything you want. Six of Swords also coming forward. Really wanted to come as well to speak to you. This might be something, sorry, before I finish on the Nine of Pentacles, it might be something you don't expect, because that was hidden. If you remember, when I put out the cards, I thought it was just the two that I got at that Six of Swords, but it was behind your Six of Swords. And to me, that's telling me while you're moving out these troubled waters into calmer waters, which is your Six of Swords energy, like Spirit is literally pulling you away from a troublesome time in your mind into peace and clarity and calm, okay? But what was hidden behind it is something you don't also expect that's going to happen here, is that you're going to feel overly abundant, like you have more than enough to share with everybody as well as to give, and that can be any kind of energy. It can be just your energy, your company, your time, any of your resources in the 3D, like money, whatever that means for you. Okay. All right, Cancer. I hope that makes sense. I've got the Page of Pentacles then in your hopes or fears. This can be about bringing a new idea into the real world. As I said, with the Page of Pentacles, or getting a message about an idea, getting hit with a sense of inspiration regarding something that you can do in the real world to make a difference. It's the beginnings of something though at the page stage, the ace would be a seed, and then the page would be the plan for the seed, like as in an idea to plant a seed in the real world. Okay, so Spirit, what have we got for our Page of Pentacles here for the Cancer energy? Wow, this just flipped. It really wants to come forward for you, Cancer. I might get a second one, will I? No, 10 of Pentacles. Everybody's out. This is so funny. 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of it. Sorry, I never took him at all. So Page of Pentacles, planting an idea. So Knight of Cups is offering somebody, and this could be you, Cancer, offering a cup of love to somebody, quite literally making an offer. Like the letter is there, it's really sticking out to me. So going forward, moving forward with an emotional offer towards someone. It can be forgiveness, it can be compassion, it can be an offer of love, obviously, proposal. The 10 of Pentacles was after that, sorry. And that's, this is a happy family card. This is a commitment card, marriage. Having everything you could possibly need, like the 9 of Pentacles there was, having more than you need. And this is complete kind of physically stable, totally physically stable. Like the King of Pentacles will be similar, and also the Emperor. And the 5 of Wands there is literally overcoming obstacles and reaching that hope, that light, that star that we began with. This is gorgeous, the way it's come full circle here. See, she's looking up at the stars there, looking up at that one in particular, and he's reached for it. He's overcome those challenges there before him. This can be competing energy as well. Maybe you're worried about making an offer of an apology or whatever, that there might be others in competition with you for this love interest that you have. But I think that, that doesn't actually matter, because this Ten of Pentacles is yours regardless, that this is what you're going to achieve. It's a happy family thing, maybe bringing two families together, or a funny kind of not regular family dynamic, or not regular living situation for a family, or a group, whatever that looks like for you, Cancer. But I think that this is it, making an offer of some kind of thing coming through as your confirmation, like your page there is a plan to do something in the real world, and this could be just it. Send her a flower. Or send him a flower. That's what I find is coming through there as well. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, Five of Cups, potential outcome. This is very much about regret, loss, heartbreak. Can talk of heartbreak. I don't know why I said heartbreak there, but just to follow on from you making an offer. Your hopes or fears, though. Yeah, I think you're afraid of competition, and you're hoping for a happy family, a happy living arrangement, whatever that looks like for you. Two of Cups, you guys, and the wheel is working in your favor. You can't deny this. Like, it's all here for you, Cancer. You just have to be brave. Take a chance. Be brave. I feel like that's what your message is here today. The wheel is turning in your favor. The universe is working towards you. Luckiest card in the deck. And it's under the deck. It's Five of Cups clarified by the Two of Cups. Those two cups there are the ones that had something in them, if you have a look closely at that. And it's like these two cups are back on the table. But you thought it was over. There's a new beginning, and that's what this means. The Two of Cups means a union. This is very love orientated. I mean, I'm not seeing, other than this card up here, being about business and what you need to do. I can't deny it, guys. It's all about love. Person might be different nationality to you. Anyway, whatever regrets you had in the past, I think that this is a new beginning. Two of Cups talks about moving forward. I'm going to read that from the thing as well, because I read the other one. I think I have to read this one. To be sure, let's calm down and get our Two of Cups as our potential outcome. So yeah, first of all, the Five of Cups there. Let's see these three lined up here. Five of Cups, grieving, disillusion, disappointment, betrayal, bitterness, wallowing, self-pity can signify a broken heart. Right? I did say broken heart. Okay. And the other one was Two of Cups. Let's see what it says. Romantic partners, soulmates, friendships, connected hearts, passion, kindred spirits, joyful connection and cooperation, union, sometimes marriage, duality, love, consciousness. Oh, Lord. There you go. Cancer, this is your reading. Should you choose to accept it. Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. The universe is blessing this union, whatever this is for you. I'm going to leave that there, you guys. I've got the chills. This is magical. Magical love. Namaste.